Hey,
Hola.
hola. I
What's
think
going
Barbara
on?
came in way early. How y'all doing this evening?
Doing
Oh,
wonderful. Hey,
there
Miss
we go.
Marla.
Hey, Miss Marla, how you doing today? Hi, Vibrant. I know you came in a few hours early
A
in
few
case you tried
hours.
to get in. Yeah,
Oh
Vibrant
yeah,
been.
I see. Oh, I see the timestamp. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I saw it when I was messing around with it earlier. She had been
Oh,
put that there. So
hello,
how you
everybody. Yes, go ahead, girl. Cause you know.
doing? She ready. How everybody day been going and how everybody week been doing? I hope everybody been blessed. I'm Polo, the creator. It's just Polo, and
Other way. Yeah.
this is my co-host on Brown Zero Nine.
Yes, I'm in Brown. Oh nine.
Chilling like a villain. She said she chilling like a villain.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. I hope y'all ready for tonight's show. Wake up. You froze?
No, I ain't froze. I, look, I'm trying. You know, I be so loud and boisterous. I said, I'm gonna let her do it.
No, you got it. Look, I
I
had to
be so loud.
turn my volume up. I was like, dang, did she freeze that fast?
No, I was sitting there watching. I was gonna see how long it took you to see that if I was moving or not. But no,
Yeah, I
welcome you
seen you. I
guys.
seen you smiling. So I knew you probably wasn't froze. But I said, "Shit, let me check," because she ain't saying nothing. So we
Welcome
cooling
everybody
in
to
our
another
blue today.
episode of Around the World with Us. I think this
Yes.
is episode 8, right?
Episode 8, season 2. Season 2, we
Yes,
moving on
season
along.
2. We back at it again. So this we'll have another great week of stories for you guys. And if this is your first time watching, please make sure you thumbs up the video and subscribe to It's Just Polo. Okay, and make sure you
And
guys,
subscribe to Armin Brown.
yes, and share the video out if you can. And as we go through our stories, you guys can type along in the chat with us and let us know what you think about all of the stories that we will be bringing to you. If this is your first time here, what it is about all around the world with us is us talking about stories around the world that matter to us, you know. So
Right.
it may be a little piece of celebrity sprinkled in here or there. We also have a story from one of our
Home
what you say you
states.
call your people?
I haven't even had a. I ain't even thought, and I need to get on that. I need to
Well,
get
the
on.
poloers and the almond delights.
We're gonna,
so, so,
we're gonna be the smokes.
so we went for the smokes, the bandos, the poloers, all that good
Yeah, we're
stuff,
gonna be
and the
something.
almond delights. If you guys have a story you want us to cover next week, you guys can send it to my email, almondbrown09@gmail.com, or Polo's
H Town the goat
H
at
Town
gmail.
Polo. Wait,
H
H
Town
Town.
Polo the goat at gmail.com.
Look, you about to say the wrong thing. I'm telling saying it
Look,
right. You said it wrong.
I'm chopping it up. I'm chopping it up. I
Chopping
done
it
chopped
up,
up half.
chopping it up.
Chop,
But are
chop.
y'all ready? So you know we don't take too long to get on the business thing. So we gonna go ahead. So we won't hold y'all too long. Well, however
Right.
long we here, we gonna be here. But
Right.
we're gonna try not to
Time.
hold you guys. So we're gonna start with our first story.
Look, I'm about to hit the wrong story. Hold on. Because we got a tribute. First of all, we want to give a
Give her a minute,
tribute.
y'all. You know she back on it
Yeah, I
again.
had the wrong story loaded up. I forgot we lost somebody. And we wanna
Yes, honey. Act like you know. Act like you know.
right. I need to act like I know because I sure
Right, girl. Act like you know how to work it. You got it.
okay. Before we get started, we want to go ahead. We've lost the legendary gospel singer LaShawn Pace. She passed away at 60 years old. So it
Yo.
says, we are saddened to report on the passing to legendary gospel singer LaShawn Pace. While LaShawn has been a pillar in the gospel industry for more than 20 years, many folks recognize her as the singer behind the viral TikTok song "Act Like You Know." The clip of LaShawn's sister Leslie singing the viral Ablia brought the 1996 hit song back to the forefront. It said Miss Pace's management team confirmed the unfortunate news with CBS 46 on Monday. Please pray for the Pace sisters and their loved ones during this difficult time.
They
I
just
didn't know.
lost their sister. They just lost Bernice either earlier this year or late last year. They just lost her too.
I didn't know that, and I didn't know she
Yeah.
sung "Act Like You Know."
I didn't know that Miss LaShawn sang that either. You know, that's she sings my favorite song, and I know y'all that always hear me sing it. I know I've been changed, and so when Polo showed me that, I was like, "Oh my God, no!" Like I was so sad or whatnot. But that song, she'll forever live on in my heart because that's the song that played as I was getting baptized and came up out the water, honey. I know I've been changed. I ain't gonna say no more, but that's it. Hey Jada,
Hey, Jay,
yes,
what a song! What a song! As you
I
coming out of
know.
the water, because you have been changed.
Listen, the angels in heaven none sign my name.
Sign your
Yes,
name.
God. But we're going to give our prayers to the Pace family as they go through this
Right,
trying time. And it didn't say how she passed, which it
right.
don't matter. So, but if you know the words of prayer, please keep them lifted up in prayer.
60. That's still young. 60. Very,
Yes.
very young. And
Oh,
it'll probably come out. It may come out. Depends on how families share. But like I said, like you said, it doesn't matter.
I hope it
Just
don't come out. I don't need to know how she passed. She gone.
well.
What
What
what's
if
gonna
it's
change?
cancer?
What's gonna change for you to find out how somebody passed?
It ain't gonna change nothing, but it will be like, "Hey, Demetra, how you
Hey
doing?"
Demetra.
It would
All it
be
is gonna all it's gonna do is pique your nosiness. That's it.
no. It probably would do awareness. Like just say if it was cancer, it was
Hey
just kind of
Copper.
like it would pique the hey copper. She said, "I thought it was
Oh, something with her
kidney, but a
kidney.
kidney. Something. It could have been kidney failure. It could have been something with cancer of the kidney. But I'm saying maybe just if it comes out and it's something as cancer or something like that, it may just open up the awareness for like if it's pancreas.
Awareness of okay. I'm gonna
So
let you
that
have
means
it.
let me go get checked. Let me go get checked for that.
I'm gonna let you have that because I
Hey,
don't I don't even
Duval.
care. Hey view, hey D,
I,
how
I,
you
I don't
doing?
I don't care. Hey, view. I don't care either. But I'm just saying when I do think that when some come out like when she passed the breast cancer, so it kind of gives us women the ideas that we have to go get frequent mammograms or do the self breast.
So
You know what
you
I'm
wanna think
saying?
about that before somebody else pass? Let me shut up, child.
Sometimes people don't. Sometimes people don't. They don't take it as serious until it somebody succumbs to it. So I get what you're saying.
No of you. We about to move on to the next story, girl. Don't go.
Yeah,
It
we
didn't say
moving.
might. It didn't say that's what it was. People
No, we
might
don't know
donate
what it
if that's
was. We were
really
just
what it is.
talking. People may donate if there's a charity for that disease. Right, Miss Marla. That right. So I think it's a good reason that we could be nosy. Let
Well,
Armin tell it. We can't be
you
nosy.
could be nosy. Okay, view.
Thank you for the thumbs up and the share. It say Pace has been on dialysis for several years and was awaiting a kidney. Okay.
Ooh, God bless her and her family, honey.
Did it share?
No, ain't nothing, shit. What you doing?
Trying to share.
Look, y'all listen, y'all have to work with Polo tonight because you know she just get back into the swing of things. Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
go ahead
whole
with
a
your first
whole
story.
baby. My brain is a baby right now. Okay, so our first story for tonight is something y'all may have heard. Thieves are using unique methods to steal gas as prices rise. How you can protect your car. Okay, Mike
A
Rose.
whole mess.
Yeah, CNN is credited for this story. Mike Gross have seen a lot of theft at his family dealership in Newellville, Wisconsin, over the years, including wheels, tires, cash, and entire vehicles. But this was new. A service technician was preparing to inspect a used Jeep when he discovered a gas leak. The tech put the vehicle on a horse, and as soon as he put it in the air, everybody could see that somebody had actually drilled a hole into the fuel tank to steal the gas, Gross said. Gas prices have been steadily rising over the past year as the U.S. economy shrugged off the sluggishness of the COVID-19 pandemic. Then prices skyrocketed to record highs this month after Russia's invasions of Ukraine. Now, similar reports of gas theft from Georgia to Washington and states in between are being reported regularly. The thief at the Wisconsin dealership caused about $1,500 in damage to the Jeep
Mm.
from some 3 gallons of gas, Gross said, but thieves elsewhere are reported to have gotten away with thousands of dollars in gasoline. So that's the gas tank. So you can see where they drilled the hole in straight through and just siphoned the gas out. Mandeep Singh, a gas station owner in Duncanville, Texas, has had about $27,000 worth of gas stolen over the past few months. He wouldn't reveal to CNN how the thefts are happening because he doesn't want others to try the same thing. This guy must be working for some type of gas dispenser company because he have he had way too much information, Singh said, such as how to take parts out of the gas dispensers and play with the system. No normal person can do it. The only person who can do that is someone who actually works for the dispensers. Police are working on the case, and Singh has added security at his station. So we're hoping that there will be justice, he said. That's a lot of money for us to lose. These
Ooh.
are coming up with novel ways to steal from gas stations in Houston, Texas. They parked a minivan with a trap door over a station's underground fuel tank and tapped into the tank to steal $1,000 gallons, 1,000 gallons of, this is funny, 1,000 gallons of diesel over a 3-day period, said Jerry Tile, owner of the Fuquay Express station. He said he's kind of frustrated and angry. He said, I can't pass this off to my customer. Florida investigators arrested 2 people last week who were allegedly using fraudulent credit debit cards and using devices to manipulate the pumps to steal gas. According to the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, in North Carolina last week, almost 400 gallons of gasoline was stolen by thieves who were
Ooh.
able to bypass the payment system. A car pulled up to the Busy Bee grocery store and gas station in High Point recently, and someone appeared to use a device on the pump to get gas without paying. Then more than 15 cars pulled up and filled their tanks over the course of 45 minutes, taking $1,600 worth of gas, according to the station owner. The victims are not just business owners. Around the country, people are reporting their gas tanks have been drilled into and the gas stolen. In a Lowe's parking lot in Carson City, Nevada, last week, 2 suspects drilled into the gas tank of a parked minivan with the victim inside and in broad daylight. That's wild. In an incident where the gas was stolen in Allentown, Pennsylvania, a home security camera recorded someone walking around the car with a drill and a bucket. Several people around Atlanta reported having their gas tanks drilled and emptied, according to CNN affiliate WSB TV. Atlanta police arrested a man earlier this month who was suspected of puncturing tanks and taking the gas. Drilling a hole in a gas tank is a way to get out of the tank of newer cars, which have a valve that prevents gas from spilling into in the case of a crash, according to the AAA. The valve also prevents gas from being siphoned from the tank the old-fashioned way. So it say how to protect from
Baby.
gas thefts. Police departments around the country have been advising drivers to take measures to protect their cars from gas theft. The Everett Police Department in Holguin Police Department in Washington suggests drivers take precautionary steps such as purchasing a locking gas cap, parking in visible, well-lit areas. AAA has had so many inquiries about gas theft that it has put together a list of advice for avoiding it, according to Andrew Gross, Public Relations Manager for AAA National. Tips include parking in your garage, if you have one, and when out, park in well-lit places with hot foot traffic, or if possible, in a fenced-in parking garage. If you suspect your tank have been drilled, judging by the smell of puddles of gas near the tank, take your vehicle or a trusted repair facility as soon as possible, AAA advises. That is crazy.
So they telling you not. This is stupid. How they or protect your car by
Yeah.
parking it in the garage.
Right.
Protect your car
But
by
did they just
parking
say
in the
somebody
well-lit
stole the gas
area.
in broad daylight?
But that's what I'm saying. They drilling in broad daylight. That's not
See, while you
like
sitting in your car.
yeah. Remember to do. Oh, you got to show the video.
Yeah, we got to show y'all the
That was in
funny
broad daylight, but they
in
doing
broad
it in
daylight.
broad daylight. It's
The
not
other man was sitting in his car.
Yeah, TC said they stealing gas right off of North Broad Street. It's crazy. And thank you, TC. She says very
Yeah,
excellent
that's why I
story,
wanted
very
to read
informative.
all of it because it could help somebody.
Yeah, so if y'all listen, I know you people that like to park far away so y'all can get y'all steps in. Y'all better park closer to the grocery store. They getting you around here. Lord, I pray that they never do me like that. Yes, copper, first catalytic converters and now gas. I think
Right.
Fifi said somebody tried to steal a catalytic converter off of her daughter's car or her son's, one of them.
Yeah, they make so much noise. They were stealing them at my wife's job. I'm gonna show y'all this when they get back to the beginning. This is so funny.
Oh, it
In
won't play.
broad daylight.
Oh, it don't got the play button.
Just gonna, dude, I'm sorry, brother.
Nah, it
But
ain't
this
no I'm
story happened
sorry,
in
bro.
broad daylight, y'all.
All right, well,
Y'all listen to this. Man gets caught
seriously,
red-handed
I just ran out of
stealing
gas
gas.
right
Yeah,
here.
I don't
What
give
would
a
you
fuck
do?
what happened, bro. You ain't gonna take my shit.
Okay,
What
here
you
you go.
doing?
I'm sorry, dude. I gotta get some gas. I'm sorry, brother, man. I just ran out of gas. I was gonna get enough to go to the fucking gas station.
So you're gonna take mine?
I was, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I'm serious. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I saw you come open my shit, so I laid down.
Yeah.
I watched you walk past, check it out, and I fucking knew you were gonna do that,
I'm
bro.
sorry, brother, man. No, seriously.
Mute, Polo.
This is your truck right here?
Yeah, I was
Oh, I'm not muted.
just gonna, dude, I'm sorry, brother.
Nah, it ain't no I'm sorry, bro.
All right, well, I serious, dude. I just ran out of gas right here.
I don't give a fuck what happened, bro. You ain't gonna take my shit.
I'm
What the fuck
sorry,
you doing?
I'm sorry, dude.
Wow. Hey Trey X. Hey
Hey
TC. Hey everybody.
Trey, look, listen. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we go, let's give Trey some love, y'all. In the chat, make sure you put your racing flags and your smoke, honey, your chocolate and your sun emojis for Trey X in the chat. You know, he said we ignored him last week.
No,
Hey,
we
Mo.
spoke to Trey. I remember speaking to
Girl,
Trey.
I told him that. I told him. He said he was kidding though. But yeah, I just wanted to give him some attention.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy. And broad daylight. And the dude said he saw him. He said I laid down just so I could see what you was gonna do.
Right.
Talk about you ran out of gas. I don't care about that.
Somebody in
But
the comments say, but he just so happened to have a gas can and a siphon hose because he ran out of gas. They say he
girl,
did
listen,
that shit before.
he was too calm for me.
Yeah.
Because it was time to fight. Baby, I would have choked you with that ciphering hose.
He had the whole door to the gas thing open. He ready to get busy in broad daylight while the
In
man was
broad daylight.
he say I laid down. So it's wild. But you know what killed me was the story, the Houston story. So if you seen where they was actually parking over the circle valve,
Yes.
and then they was coming from underneath, and they had did it like 3 days in a row, and then you could see the man running out chasing them off.
But how
But
did they open the thing up though?
they had a trap door in the bottom of the van, so
No,
you
how
would
did they
just
open up the thing on the ground?
that comes up, that comes
I
up.
know it do, but I thought you needed something to pry it open or whatever.
They
Like,
might have had it. They might have had it because they were still in diesel. So who would
what you
think
gonna
that
do with
smart?
these?
Who would think that's smart to pull up over the thing and just sit there? So you just think they parked and they just siphon all your gas from
Thieves,
out of the tank,
thieves.
and then come back and do it 3 days in a row. Pennsylvania's
$1,600 worth of gas.
She said Pennsylvania's getting back. It's
Yeah,
Florida.
that's what y'all get.
He say the gangs are using it as initiation.
Oh,
Stealing gas. I don't think I want to be in that gang. Oh yes,
stealing
the
gas,
people pulling
child.
people out of the cars is worse.
But what would y'all do? I got a question for the chat. Like, what would y'all do if y'all came out of y'all house, out the grocery store, out of wherever, and you saw somebody standing there with a red can and a darn siphon hose, and they came over there to get y'all gas? I mean, your gas tank is open. They're getting ready to take the top off your gas thingamajiggy. What would you do? Because to me, he was too calm. You put your cell phone out. You should have put it up after you recorded his tag. Put it up, and you should have beat him up. I'm sorry, you too calm for me. I choose violence. Gas too high for you to come over here stealing.
I'd have pulled that gas on his ass.
Look, you would have siphoned it out of there and poured it on him.
Right, I just sprinkle all on him. Trey X say we had some illegal gas stations getting busted in Texas. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Trey.
Illegal gas stations? Well,
Right.
how you get illegal gas stations?
That's what I want to know. That's why I say I gotta look into that.
Copper said pretty soon I'll be riding my bike everywhere. Okay. I need to get me a motorcycle.
I need to do I need to get a lock on my gas tank.
Mine won't open up. It opens from the inside. So I have to press a button inside my car.
So what they did was so dumb. They made the 2020 Silverados without a gas top.
Yeah, so it just got the little closed thing.
Yeah, just a door, and then you have to actually go down in.
Yeah, oh, that's crazy.
Copper say I would be like that man. I would ask, but it's so dangerous out here. You don't know if anyone is paying. You're right, Copper, because you could confront him, and then he be ready to shoot you over your gas.
Mad at you.
The wrong one today.
Okay, Miss Marla.
Some people are riding horses. You sure right, Trey. You might be down here where I'm at because they sure is riding horses. Pulling up to the drive-through on their horses.
Can I hit your ride, baby? Can I hit your ride?
I probably would say some encouraging words, but not do anything more.
Oh, Copper, you so.
Oh, he said gas stations at their house. Oh, no, they tripping.
How you do that though? I guess the one that's stealing gas. You come up, you pull up, and they got gas cans.
Welcome, TC. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's not worth it, Copper. We've got in a whole fight.
It's not worth it, but you know, in my mind, I'll be ready to fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna go on to the next story though. So you pulling it up, or you gotta take the comment off. Encouraging does not mean okay, Copper. I kind of figured that's what you were talking about because I just seen the quotation marks over encouraging.
Hey,
I got you, Copper. I got
ain't
you.
Ain't gonna be that encouraging,
baby. He'll be encouraged not to go to another car. I tell you that much.
Tell me about it.
That's crazy.
This is news right here. Did you want to play it?
Go ahead and play it. Then I'll come back and talk about it.
Okay, let me mute. Let me
come back. Hey, Cassie.
Hey, Cassie. I was wondering where you was.
So this next story, I'll talk about it before she comes back. The next story is
my braids.
Go ahead.
I know what it's like to feel isolated because of how I wear my hair. This is the last time we say no more to Black people being demeaned and discriminated against for the same hairstyles that corporations profit from. As a Black woman who loves my braids, I know what it's like to feel isolated because of how I wear my hair. This is the last time we say no more to Black people being demeaned and discriminated against for the same hairstyles that corporations profit from. As a Black woman who loves my braids, I know what it's like to feel isolated.
Yes, ma'am. So for me, I really love this. And I don't know why I'd be taking so long for all of this stuff to go through or whatnot. But let me read what it says. Wear your locks and wear them proudly. The House on Friday passed the Crown Act, which would ban hair-related discrimination. The measure, H.R. 2116, passed in a vote of 23 to 189 along party lines. It was introduced by Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman, Democrat, New Jersey. CROWN stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair, and the act prohibits discrimination based on individuals' texture or style of hair. The bill now goes to the Senate. The legislation states that routinely, people of African descent are deprived of educational and employment opportunities for wearing their hair in natural or protective hairstyles, such as locks, cornrows, twists, braids, bantu knots, or afros. In quotation, here we are today, standing on behalf of those individuals. Whether my colleagues on the other side recognize it or not, we are discriminated against as children in school, as adults who are trying to get jobs, individuals who are trying to get housing, individuals who simply want access to public accommodations, and to be beneficiaries of federally funded programs. In quotations, Watson Coleman said in remarks on the House floor Friday morning. Okay, so I wanted you guys to see that and to hear that and to know that, honey, come through. because it's still in 2022. Last year, a boy was told that he could not graduate from high school. He could not walk across the stage because
Right.
he had locks in his hair. Okay, he went through 4 years of high school to get down to graduation, and for the administration to tell him that your hair it does not meet our dress code requirements for you to graduate.
That
So
was
he
down
was
here in
told he
Houston.
either had to cut his hair off or he had to receive his high school diploma via mail. USPS, UPS, FedEx, or DHL. I don't know which way it was gonna come in, but they told him that he could not wear his hair. It's crazy that this is something that has to be passed as a law, that you can't discriminate against me because of my natural hair or because for Polo with her locks. Like, come on, like it's crazy, but
Right.
we one step closer. So what y'all think about that? What you think about it? Because you have locks. I also have natural hair. So, you know.
I think it's awesome because I remember that story about that little boy. It didn't happen more than once, but that was in Houston.
Mhm.
And I think the school district just recently passed something down here where they can't tell them what they can wear in their hair or not, how they can wear their hair. So they can't be an issue as far as the dress code. So I did hear something about that. Probably a few weeks, probably a couple of months ago, or something about they're gonna change that where you can't say, like you say, you've been going to school with all this, and then all of a sudden you say my locks are not natural, or my afro is not natural. But hey.
Yeah, that's like one of my clients here. I think he's in the 10th grade. So he has locks, right?
Mhm.
And he dyed the end of his locks a blonde color. Do you know the school he went to told him that it has to be a natural hair color? He
They
was like,
don't
"Well,
want
how
to
you know this
correct
not my natural hair color?"
right. How you know?
Yeah, so he went in. He's behind want to be a butthole. He went and put blue on the tips of one of his on the tips of one of his locks because his mama went down there. Like, no, y'all, you say a natural hair color. How you know this little girl over here blonde? That ain't her natural hair color.
Right.
She was brunette yesterday. Now
Mhm.
she blonde. But you telling my son, you telling me that I can't wear this hair color because it's not my natural hair color?
Right.
Get out of here.
I remember my
It's
daughter was
crazy.
started high school that she wanted like red, how they wanted red burgundy like hair, and they
Mhm.
told them that they couldn't have it, but the white girls and the little Hispanic girls could have purple and green and pink hair. You don't say
Right.
nothing to them. So you go say something to her because her hair is like burgundy or something. So now you think that she's gonna go back and have to rechange it, and then she's gonna be bald headed. So
Oh,
yeah, they make a big issue. Trey
I
says
can't.
that's great news. Cassie says that's crazy. Copper says, I think that is great, but we are still having the issues within our own community of accepting ourselves with natural hair. I agree because if people will call you nappy headed because you just your hair is in its natural state in an afro or something.
But
I think
listen,
it's getting a lot better than what it used to be though.
I don't. Before you go to the next comment, I don't think that. I don't know. It's nappy headed.
That's a word.
I know it's a word, but I'm gonna tell you. I don't see it. It depends on the context you're using it. I'll say that because
Right.
we say, oh, you have nappy hair. Okay. I don't, and now if you calling me a nappy head, blip, 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 blip. Okay, I see you trying to insult me. But Copper is right about people not accepting our own community, not accepting the natural hair thing. They think it's a phase. It's a this. Now some people do it as a phase because they see people going natural. And I tell people all the time, I didn't go natural. I just stopped relaxing my hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not, it wasn't a conscious effort of me saying, oh, okay, well, oh my, I'm going to get so in touch with the earth. I'm going to go ahead and dig. I ain't do none of that. I just said, okay, well, I'm just going to stop relaxing my hair. I get the same results if I was to flat iron my hair. I get the same results being natural. Then I'm just like, oh, okay, it was never, oh, I'm going to go natural. It was a whole transition phase. And I was just sitting there, one with Mother Earth. I didn't go through that. Everybody has their own reasonings for doing it. It's a journey for other people. It's a hairstyle for others. It's a lifestyle for some people, but I just feel like the whole within the community, it's stupid for us to argue. If I do straighten my hair, be it relaxer or with flat iron, for you
Right.
to tell me that I'm trying to look European because I have straight hair. That's
Right.
so stupid to me.
Right.
It's so dumb to me. But even with them, they wear weaves, they wear wigs as well. So because I put on a wig or I put extensions in my hair, now I'm trying to be white. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
It's
stupid
just
to me.
it's your preference. I mean, it's your
Exactly.
preference. And we was taught when I was in barber college that there's no such thing as nappy hair. We have over curly hair, over
Yeah,
kinky
coarse
curly
hair, curly hair.
hair. Right.
You know
We
that.
don't have nappy hair. There's no
I
such
don't
thing.
even use I don't grade. So for those of you that be like, oh well, I have a 4C hair, baby, I am not a teacher. Okay. I'm not around here handing out no grades to your hair. I don't know. And furthermore, I think that chart was made up by a white man. So
Yeah,
no, I don't know what grade hair
coarse.
you have.
Right. What
Okay.
grade? I
You
just
got
know if
coarse
it's coarse,
hair,
kinky, spongy. It's different
girl.
textures. We gonna grade the texture, not the. I don't know
I
what
ain't
they.
even putting no, I'm not putting a letter on it. I'm not putting a number on it. I'm gonna feel your hair. Either your hair is real dry, is high porosity, low porosity. Baby, you need some more conditioner. You
Infinite
need to get up off of that conditioner. You need
and
a
the
protein treatment. We're gonna do all of that. But for you to sit up here and talking about you got a 4B, 4A hair.
come on
Okay,
with
you
the
didn't even get an
porosity.
A or B in school, but you want
Come
to sit around here and talk about you got 4A.
Come on with the porosity and the density. It
I
says
just said, like, come on.
Trey
Okay,
X
go
said,
what Trey say? What he say?
especially the older generation. My grandmother hates natural hair. She thinks all women need a perm.
Really?
Interesting. Well,
Your grandma?
I would say natural hair is coming here now. This generation, it wasn't really
But
the
my
old,
grandma, my great grandmother,
but now,
my great grandmother and my grandmother all had natural hair.
mm,
My mother, I since she was born, well, I've I ain't gonna say went natural, but I've been natural for about 5 years now. Before that, I was natural for like 2 years, and I put a relax on it. Right now, if I want to put a relax on it, I will. But I never knew my natural hair, because my mama put a relax on it. But but my great grandmother and my grandmother was natural. They didn't the whole perm thing that came from my mama.
right. That's
So
true.
that's crazy that he said that the older people don't like it.
His
Hmm.
grandmother could be older too. So it depends. Copper say people do changes for various reasons, ease, sensitive scalp, etc. And
Natural hair is not for everybody in a sense that they don't know how to take care of it. It's much harder to take care of natural hair than it is for you to have relaxed hair
yes,
because
it
you need
is.
more stuff to keep it healthy as opposed
It
to
is.
a chemical. That's all you need is
It's more
what was in that
expensive
box.
too. It's more
Huh?
expensive as well. It's more expensive as
It
well.
really is. It is. Hey,
Hey,
Mr.
Mr.
Carruthers.
Carruthers.
Okay.
And Miss Marta said, I got Indian in my
We
family.
all do, girl. We got Cherokee, honey. I'm a Cherokee baby.
Oh, yeah. See, Trey says she's 83.
She
I figured
83.
she was older. I
But
figured she
she,
was old. I figured she was older than 50 to 60 when he
well, let me
said,
see.
yeah, I figured that. That kind of explains it. Hey, Vibrant.
So my grandma would have been 90,
Okay.
93. She would have been 93 if she
Well, I
was
guess
still
it's
here.
the choice. I guess it's a choice. Like Cassie say, it's death ain't for everybody. Natural hair, death
No.
ain't.
Hey, Vibrant.
So,
But big ups to that. So we're one step closer to not being discriminated against in the workplace by that. So even if you have to just work on your family members about discriminating against you about your natural hair, start there. A lot of times we try to reach out to the world and trying to change them when you got problems in your own family, honey. Love the neighbor, love the person next to you first before you go out there trying to reach out to somebody else over in Timbuktu. Okay? Deal with your family members that hate on you first. But we on to the next story, y'all. We on to the next story.
okay, we're going to credit TMZ with this story. So, Wendy Williams heads to Miami after declaring she's ready to work. Wendy was looking a hot mess in this picture.
Girl, stop. Don't do Wendy.
Where's Wendy going with these jungle boots?
Girl, Miami. It's cold up there.
Ain't that cold? She's like she's on her way to Africa. Wendy Williams is back in South Florida, hopping on a commercial flight in the new NYC area hours after insisting she'll be ready to do her show again once she deals with some private things. We got these pictures of the beloved talk show host in New York airport where she was catching a flight to Miami. Witnesses tell us Whitney was traveling with her son, Kevin Hunter Jr. As you know, Wendy's been battling multiple health issues for several months. We're told she's holding Kevin Jr.'s arms at times. Last Thursday night, it appears he was guiding her as they made their way to their flight. One good sign, though, Wendy wasn't using a wheelchair, which is major progress over the last few times she's been out in public. She had been at a wellness center in Miami last year, so it's possible that's where she was heading. Once arriving in Miami around 12:30 a.m., Wendy was overheard talking to a fan who asked her about making a return to TV, and she said she's in the process of getting her show back and working things out with her money. The jibs with that, she said last week on GMA that she'll be ready, willing, and able to do her show again once she takes care of some personal matters. As for the money, Wendy claims Wells Fargo denied her access to her accounts and filed documents saying that she had several $1 million that had been frozen due to alleged financial exploitation. As we reported, the Wendy Williams show found a permanent replacement in actress and comedian Sherri Shepherd at the beginning of February. By the end of the month, show producers announced the end of the Wendy show and the launch of Sherri's. We talked to Sherri the day before the cancellation, when she still referred to herself as a temporary host. Okay, what you think?
I think Wendy need to get her life back. Okay.
Yeah.
Like when she was with DJ Booth, when they got back together, it's just like she just looked so happy. And I think she's gonna, I don't want to say always look sick, but she's still gonna be battling with her thyroid and Graves' disease. I don't think that's gonna go nowhere or not. But I mean, even if she was to do a podcast, I think that'll be good, because a lot of times people get diagnosis and then it's like they lay down to their diagnosis. So you die before you even die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they give into that. So I think her doing something that is going to help her, even if she does have dementia or anything like that, if she was doing something that she loved, which is radio and TV or whatnot, just get back out there and be alive. Right now, I think with her being held up in the house or in the hospital or something like that, it's like slowly killing her. But if she was out doing something that she loved to do, get sunlight, doing something, then, but I think people need to leave her alone, okay? Because but I know everywhere she go, it's gonna be somebody that's taking pictures, and they always want to take pictures when you looking a whole mess. But when you looking good, it's like, where the people at? Where the cameras at? Okay, I'm over here.
And she's traveling that late, so you know she wouldn't be looking like tip top shape. You know, she looked like travel clothes. I just didn't like the boots. But I mean, she heard Sherri did a good job, great job. People was really enjoying it. I didn't even know her show was out yet, so I gotta check that out.
I have not seen it. She ain't gonna be I don't think they're trying to get her to be a Wendy Williams.
Right.
Because Wendy is Wendy all by herself. Right. Can't nobody be Wendy.
Sherri was very comedic when I seen her sit in as her replacement. And I did enjoy that one, but I forgot that she ended up having her
just space. Like Nick. They thought Nick did a real good job with Wendy Williams when he took over her show.
And he gave him his own show, right?
And now look, he gone. Ain't 6 months and they done shut the show down.
She just loved her ex-husband. After the divorce, she went down. That and the drugs. The drugs, and then she was kind of like
him that led her back to the drugs and the whole situation with that.
They say he's supposed to be. They say they might think that they may get back together because
why?
He's been hanging around. He's been hanging around.
I mean, but that's the mother of his kids. So why do people expect for him not to be around her? Like, that's stupid.
No, I'm saying, you remember he ended up suing. He sued the show once she was not affiliated with. So it's kind of like loyalty to her. So I'm not going to sue it while you're affiliated. And he have been around. So they have that connection. And he's trying to get her back on path as well. So I don't know. It depends on how happy he is where he's at. Because, you know, there's a new baby. It's a new baby.
He can stay where he is and be happy over there, stay with your girlfriend. Okay,
Yeah,
but
she
as
is
the
a good
mother, this is the mother of your child. So I feel like it's okay. Yes, she in the spotlight, but it's okay for you to be over here to make sure that she's well. Because then, if anything dramatic or anything else dramatic or tragic happens to her, he has to deal with the emotions of his child, of their child. You
You
know, so
frozen.
people need to allow them. People need to allow them to have that co-parent relationship, and it's not always hostile. You know, so
You was
that's how
freezing.
I feel. Yeah, I'm talking about when Sherry was. Oh, when she was her replacement. So her show hasn't started yet, right? Has it?
I
Her new
don't think
show?
so. I'm gonna have to check because I haven't seen it. Well, I don't have a TV on now. I always had a TV on sports since we in free agency, but
You ain't gonna watch it.
I do like yeah, I told her she was freezing. But I used to watch Wendy every day when especially before she got all the replacements.
How was I freezing? My Wi-Fi ain't saying nothing.
Cause it's like on my end it's blurry, but on the live it's not blurry. But now you good. You was blurry a minute ago, but when I look on the phone, you're fine.
Okay.
Go to the next story.
I'm like, okay. I didn't see myself freezing on the phone. I don't know.
On the phone you was fine, but on the straight ahead on StreamYard, it was freezing.
Oh, and it would be Carrie, honey, with her eyes halfway open to see all that.
Cassie. What you call that
I
lady?
meant to say Cassie. Did I say Carrie? Oh, Carrie must be talking about me. Hey, girl. All right. Oh, it does periodically. Oh, okay. Dang, Copper. Y'all just not telling me that.
I was trying to tell you, but you was talking.
Well, you should have put it in the back chat, girl.
But you was talking. I didn't know if you was
All
gonna
right. So this is our next show. TSR, shout out to the Shade Room. This is where we got this story from. Hampton University invites Ukrainian and other international students to continue their education at no cost during the 2022 summer session. You don't have to play that video if you don't want to, but I didn't listen to it. Did you listen to it?
No, I
Go
didn't.
ahead and play it. You can play it.
Let's roll.
For
Roll
the
it.
2022. So I talked with the Hampton University president, Dr. William Harvey, today. He told me the invite is there for 50 to 100 Ukrainian students or students studying in Ukraine to get away from the conflict like this university bombing you see here and come to Hampton Roads to study. The students affected by combat could attend classes for the 2022 summer session. They would receive room, board, and tuition. They would also have the option to stay at Hampton at the regular tuition and fees rate once the summer session is over. Dr. Harp. So I talked with the Hampton University president, Dr. William Harvey, today. He told me that
right in the middle. Okay, go ahead. She cut off right in the middle of her speech. Did she freeze? You on mute?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you was on mute.
The doors will always be open for students in need when it comes to HBCUs. Hampton University is extending an invitation to Ukrainian and international college students studying in the country amid the ongoing war with Russia. According to WTKR3, HU President Dr. William R. Harvey welcomes 50 to 100 students to attend the private institution free of charge. President Harvey released a statement saying, the collective Hampton University faculty, staff, and students are heartbroken because the war-torn country of Ukraine must deal with atrocities like the bombing of maternity wards, hospitals, and other civilian areas. Ukrainian and international college students affected by the issues in Russia will be able to attend classes at HU for the 2022 summer session. They will receive room, board, and tuition, as well as the option to stay after it's over. Okay? So, my opinion, and I'm going to read this first comment via Yandy Smith. It said,
Right.
that's amazing, but I know some kids around the corner from Hampton that need school at no cost too. Some kids in Harlem, some kids in Philly, some kids in Atlanta. Happy for the Ukrainians though. So, in a sense, that is my sentiments. Okay. Hey, Steve, girl, those are my sentiments when it comes to that. I understand
Steve.
about the whole philanthropy and wanting to reach out and to help everyone else. But when it comes to our own backyard, it's like you get taxed times 10 before you can even get help. Okay?
Mhm.
Before you can even get help here from your own soil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go through hell and hot water and darn and dying before they say, all right, we're going to give you 2 cents. Okay? But, you know, and I understand those people they do need help. You know what I'm saying? But come on now. What about the tragedies why does it have to be only in the time of a tragedy that you help people? So somebody got to come bomb a school here. Alleged, I'm just talking YouTube and people. Okay. This ain't no threat. I'm just saying there's something have to happen traumatic like that here in order for the United States or another HBCU to say, let us reach out to y'all and get y'all some help. They ain't asked for it. They gave it to them.
I want to read some of these comments.
Go ahead, child.
Headland and Delo said, all those young people graduating with all that student loan debt, but go off Hampton, child, bye.
Okay.
Somebody say, AJ Ross said, y'all making mountains move for these Ukrainians, but can't do the same for those of color that's from America. Sweet Jazz Jones said, but did they offer their own students that are affected by hardships any free tuition? Shaking my head.
Come on now.
And this is two more. B. So Bomb said, it's crazy how much support they're giving those outside of this country. Yet there are students in-house that can't even afford their tuition, let alone the application fees, but be great. And Hazel L. Brown said, meanwhile, we all still owe Sally Mae.
And what's the other one? Freddie Mac. What's the other one? The other what's the other student loan?
Sally Mae.
Sally Mae, but it's another one.
It's one more. I don't know the other one.
It was another one. I don't know if they cut that one out though.
But everybody feels how you feel. And I feel that way as well. We always willing to help outside, but we don't help our own. Hey, Sticks.
Like Cassie said, they help people around the corner, then others are gonna say it's not enough.
Right. Cassie say that's good, can't say nothing bad about it. Miss Marla say how they're supposed to travel here safely. That's a good question, Miss Marla.
But if you listen to what she said, I think she said for the people, the ones that were already in the country.
Okay.
So they're already here. So it's like they're giving them refuge to stay here until their country is already cleaned up.
Right.
But you still had your own people that was here with hardships, like they said, and you didn't help them.
Cassie say, laugh my ass off. Black people with the shade at the end be great.
Great Lakes, yeah, listen, I know about Great Lakes, honey. I had to pay that Great Lakes back, baby.
Oh, I never heard of the Great Lakes. I just
really Great Lakes, they were good. They wasn't harassing, I'll tell you that much. They didn't harass you and they work with you. But so that was that with the Ukrainians in Hampton University. And somebody else in the comments did say Hampton always what is that? These HBCUs always want to help other people but not their own. Something to that effect. But Hampton is known. So let me say this because they do have they have it to where they always help. They help the University of the Bahamas when their university got knocked down. Hurricane Dorian went through the Bahamas or whatnot, and so their part of their university had gotten destroyed. So they reached out and they offered the same help to the University of Bahamas at that time. So I think they have this thing where they reach out and help displaced students or whatnot. So, but I'm just, that's
moving
it. I'm gonna shut it right now. I'm just that's it. Okay.
Right. You didn't hear my moving right along. It's a Sally Mae still calling my grandma who died years ago and will harass everyone soul in your family. Yeah, Sally Mae want her money. Sally Mae ain't playing.
Oh, girl. I ain't know they be harassing people's family like that. I ain't dealt with them. Oh, yes, God, honey. Go ahead.
Supreme Court nominee, I don't want to mess up her name.
Ketanji
Brown Jackson reflects on her historical nomination, saying, I stand on the shoulders of so many who have come before me. as the first day of her Senate confirmation hearing begins. Do you want to play this?
Not just an ideal. Thank you for this historic chance to join the highest court, to work with brilliant colleagues, to inspire future generations, and to ensure liberty and justice for all.
Oh,
Of so many who have come before me, including Judge Constance Baker Motley, who was the first African-American woman to be appointed to the federal bench and with whom I share a birthday. And like Judge Motley, I have dedicated my career to ensuring that the words engraved on the front of the Supreme Court building, "Equal justice under law," are a reality and not just an ideal. Thank you for this historic change.
okay. That's amazing. Did you freeze on me again? Oh, you
Shout out
muted?
to, no, I was muted. Shout out to Miss Ketanji Brown, honey. Brown Jackson. I'm sorry. But shout out to her and you know, in her endeavors. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I ain't have anything. Go ahead.
I
You
thought
want to
gonna
go
read
ahead and
what was on the
share?
side.
Huh? You
I
want to read
thought
some of the comments? You want to read the comments? You
I
freezing
thought you was
again.
gonna read what was on the side.
I read that already.
Did you?
Yes. Where
Girl,
you at?
I ain't
sis?
got it.
I read that before I played the video. And she
I
told
hear
me,
all that, but no, I just want to give like a shout out to her. She's been going through her hearings the last 2 days, I think. But yeah, she's been going through her hearings the last 2 days. And when I tell you they've been asking her some of the most asinine questions, okay. Wait, let me show you before you do that. Hold on. Before you show that,
okay.
press the put us back on the screen and then press play so it doesn't show the video.
Okay, go back.
So do the two people,
Okay.
the two gray boxes, and now you can go and play it. So you can just play the audio.
Gotcha. Okay.
So y'all just listen to what some of the questions that they're asking her. So make sure you pay attention to the timestamp so it don't go past that. We don't want to hear the rest of the people.
Scale of 1 to 10, how faithful would you say you are? Do you attend church regularly?
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
I can't.
you can.
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the meaning
biologist.
of-
Do you agree with this book that is being taught with kids that babies are racist?
I do not believe that any child should be made to feel as though they are racist or though they are not valued or though they are less than.
Wow. They say shout out to her hair. That was some stupid A questions. How faithful are you in your definition of being a woman? Really? I don't think a man should ask her that, and definitely not a woman.
Yeah, and you know why they asked her that though? And I'm gonna say in my opinion because I've heard this being asked on the Dr. Phil show. Yeah, shout out to her hair. On the Dr. Phil show, they asked it was a man trans. Well, he said he wasn't even transitioning to a woman, but I think he was trans. But they said that the definition in the the Lord, what's the name? The Merriam. What's the name of all these dictionaries out here? The dictionary,
Merriam-Webster.
Yeah, in the Webster's dictionary, the definition of woman that we know of it to be, that ain't the real definition of a woman.
Right.
So I think they asked her that, and this is my opinion. They asked her that because of now, with the community and all these different letters and things of that nature that are coming LGBTQIA plus and all of that stuff. I feel like they asked her that to see what her answer was going to be. So then that way, if it wasn't what the community thinks of a woman to be, Now they can fight her with that. And like Copper said, and the same thing that Whoopi said, and we couldn't let y'all hear that. But so Polo can drop the link so y'all can see that full the full clip that came from The View. But so y'all can see the full clip of the ladies talking about it. It was pretty much like hazing. And it was like some of the questions that they were asking her, they were saying, well, yeah, we need to know some of these questions, but it's the tone in which they were asking her these questions. So y'all asking her about all these sex questions, because this was the second day, I think. This might have been the second day round of questions. 13 hours. In one day, this lady has sat for 13 hours of them asking her questions back to back to back. How faithful are you? What is your definition of a woman? Would you agree with this book that says that babies are racist? Who says that babies are racist? To me, for me, in my opinion, being a racist is a learned behavior. You are not born that way because you do not know color when you're born. Right. All babies do not even see color when they're born. So the fact that you even asked her this dumb question about do she think that babies are racist, they don't even have a thought process. What do you mean?
That was dumb. Copper said, I hope they ask the same questions to all politicians in various positions. And I agree.
They won't.
They won't. They just really just like wasting her time. But she held the poker face. She did not get rattled. She did not get upset.
If y'all see her face, if y'all see, didn't I share that with you? I'm gonna put that in the chat. Didn't I send that to you?
Yeah, you sent that to me with her.
I'm gonna put a video of her face, the faces that she was making. Okay, Demetria, thank you so much, boo. I'm gonna put a picture of the video.
Thank you, Demetria. Have a good evening. You want me to share it?
Oh, you got okay. You can pull it up.
Got it.
So she gonna show y'all what the faces that this lady was making, because y'all know we can't hide our face.
She did pretty good.
Yeah, she was very poised, but I think they did that to try to provoke her. They really did, but she held her composure. Look at her face.
I don't know if there's any sound. That's how dumb the questions was.
Yeah. Look, Copper said, I know she said something underneath her breath, girl. And if I could just be a piece of brain matter, honey, in a part of her thoughts, I just want to be there.
I agree with Copper said. It seems like hazing questions to me.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing to do with her qualifications for the job or nothing.
But you see, and they were asking her because she was a judge, and they were saying that she's too lenient on was it sexual predators or something like that? And they were saying that y'all didn't
sexual assault victim. I mean sexual assault.
I don't know if it was pedophiles or whatever. I don't know if it was that far, but it was some kind of sex crimes. And so they were saying, Whoopi was like, but y'all didn't ask Brett Kavanaugh any of these questions. Y'all didn't want that to be asked of him when he was up there for his questioning and things of that nature. And he was being accused of sexual assault in the midst of you guys asking him questions for him to be sitting on the highest court. What do you mean? Okay. She looked like my auntie, too cute. Okay, auntie. And I'm glad. And she has her. I think those braids that she got in her hair. I don't think they. I thought they were sister locks at first. I don't know. Like these people, I won't say anything other than.
I know she's saying under her breath. She looking like my auntie.
Not the auntie.
I won't say anything.
Why y'all say auntie? Auntie.
Auntie.
Trey, are you still here? Do you say auntie?
Yeah, we say auntie. Auntie. What y'all say, auntie?
Is that an old time thing? Older people thing?
Y'all say auntie?
Yeah, auntie.
We say auntie.
Auntie. So it ain't even no T in there.
That's how they told us, auntie.
Auntie.
That's my auntie, my aunt. And we say aunt.
I don't say aunt. That sounds ghetto. I mean, not ghetto, it sounds country.
She said, I just say aunt.
I
say that's my auntie. Just like in New Orleans, they say Titi.
TT, yeah, TD.
TD, yeah, TD. We say Annie. See?
Look,
Ain't
look, Trey talking about, yep, ain't he?
yeah.
Right, look at Cassie. Polo
It
said,
ain't he, ain't T. You see, Trey came in and spelled it right.
yeah, he said, ain't he?
Yeah,
That's
that's what
it.
we
That
say.
sounds so
That's what
funny
we
to
say
me.
down here. We say Annie, or we don't say that's my auntie. That's my Annie.
I say
Or you may
auntie.
say Annie. That you calling her. Yeah.
We say auntie.
See, Copper said my family from Texas, and they said like Polo.
We don't say, some people say auntie. I'm like, what? No, we say auntie. I don't say aunt.
And nobody got
No.
time for all that.
Yeah,
We say-
I'm gonna need y'all to buy a couple vowels in another consonant or something. I don't know.
I'm glad Trey was here. And then she say, Lord, Louisiana said titty.
You see how she put the titty?
Yeah, it's titty, girl.
Yeah, it's titty. Now I do like how they say theirs though.
I do like titty, yeah, titty. But everybody's titty. It be people that ain't titty, it be titty.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was some titties on the YouTube streets.
Yeah.
Everybody be titty, so you don't know who titty for real or not.
But listen, and that happened at my son daycare. The lady, they call her Auntie May. I told my son her name is Mrs. May. You don't call her no auntie. That ain't your auntie. Okay, that is not my sister. Because if she decides I don't know, she have a mental breakdown at the store and she see you and she snatch you up, and then the police try to get her, and he's like, "This is my Auntie May." They're gonna be like, "Oh, okay,
that's
well,
Auntie May.
No,
it's Auntie May. You right?
No, her name is Mrs. May. I ain't no auntie, nothing.
Yeah, you can cut the lady.
Girl, okay, so don't play the video. Do not play the video. Let me read the story. Let me read the story. Hold on.
This is from Miss Marla.
Okay, so this story is from Miss Marla. And disclaimer, there may be some other words in here that but I got to get it to y'all just like how it's written. Okay. So it says Columbus I-71 shooting suspect was upset his pet duck flew away, right? A Delaware, Ohio news exclusive. The suspect in the shootout with Columbus police on I-71 is speaking from jail today to share his side of the story. Juntari Pfeiffer, 21 of Columbus, says he was distraught because his pet duck, little Ducky McGriff, flew away from home. His anger led him to Polaris and Gemini Parkway, where he sought retribution from the gods. The gods denied his claim, and he is now facing attempted murder charges in Delaware County. Watch the video. Well, we're not going to watch the video. I'm going to read the transcript. So the transcript says, I know people are wondering why I did what I did. I wanted to put this out there so that people could understand me. I had a pet duck. His name was Little Ducky McGriff. Sometimes I called him Soldier Boy or Little Web-footed NBA young boy from round the way. Anyways, Little Ducky was my best friend. I stole him from some fathead nigga named Old Charles last fall, and he had been with me ever since. Little Ducky was more than a duck to me. He was my nigga. He was my family. When he would wake me up in the trap with his little feet on my forehead, I was happy. Like, actually happy. For the first time, I had somebody that wasn't going to give up on me every time I drank too much Casamigos and whooped their ass for no reason. Then Friday morning, he started flying and he flew away. When I saw him leave, I can't describe it. It's like I lost my mind. I picked up the glizzy and told Bay that we had to hit a lick. I had to transfer these emotions to somebody else. I had to shoot a nigga in the face, or at least shoot a couple of people in their armpits. Somebody had to pay. So I went to Polaris because it's one of my favorite places to shoot at people in Central Ohio. I picked a few targets, but the cops got there too fast and we had to peel off. That's when this shit on the highway happened. I tried to shoot a couple cops, but didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was bugging out and can't really shoot anyways, so I didn't hit a damn thing. To all the cops and innocent people I shot at, I like to say, I ain't really sorry. I'm just sorry I got caught. Brittany, I love you, baby. I'll see you in 30 years. You will always be my queen, Oompa Loompa. Little Ducky, wherever you are, I hope you are in a better place. I'll always love you. Play the video.
I know people are wondering why I did what I did. I wanted to put this out there so that people could understand me. I had a pet dog. His name was Little Ducky McGriff. Sometimes I called him Soldier Boy, or Little Web-footed NBA young boy from round the way. Anyways, Little Ducky was my best friend. I stole him from some fathead nigger named Old Charles last fall, and he had been with me ever since. Little Ducky was more than a dog to me. He was my nigger. He was my family. When he would wake me up in the trap with his little feet on my forehead, I was happy. Like, actually happy. For the first time, I had somebody that wasn't going to give up on me every time I drank too much Casamigos and whooped their ass for no reason. Then Friday morning, he started flying, and he flew away. When I saw him leave, I can't describe it, it's like I lost my mind. I picked up the glizzy and told Babe that we had to hit a lick. I had to transfer these emotions to somebody else. I had to shoot a nigger in the face or at least shoot a couple people in their armpits. Somebody had to pay. So I went to Polaris. It's one of my favorite places to shoot at people in Central Ohio. I picked a few targets, but the cops got there too fast and we had to peel off. That's when the shit on the highway happened. I tried to shoot a couple of cops but didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was bugging out and can't really shoot anyways, so I didn't hit a damn thing. To all of the cops and innocent people I shot at, I'd like to say, I ain't really sorry. I'm just sorry I got caught. Brittany, I love you, baby. I will see you in 30 years. You will always be my queen Oompa Loompa. Little Ducky, wherever you are, I hope you are in a better place. I will always love you. The end.
What? You on mute. You on mute.
Why he sound like that man that was on Bigo? That man that came and talked to us. Cassie say, Stig say, child. I gotta go back.
Oh my
Cassie
God.
say, not the first and last name, Little Ducky McGruff.
Okay.
You was making him sound like he was in The Color Purple.
You know that's my favorite movie.
Stig say, was that his voice and cadence?
I think it was, girl, in my mind.
Stig say, poor little tink tink. And then she say, Armin, he ain't in the 1967 Cotton Field Child. Copper say, LOL, she does sound like the version of Old Miss Sophie Home. I'm mad making him sound like that. What kind of Forrest Gump voice?
Girl, you know, listen, I had to went in and out.
Stig say, who published that crap? Girl, that is not real. It can't be. Miss Marla sent us that story.
Miss Marla sent us, listen, let me tell y'all something.
Not an African accent. Laughed my ass out. Armin made him sound like he was in the backyard of The Color Purple.
Carrie.
He said, you can't, this can't be real. He said, Ducky knew to get the hell out of there before he go crazy. So
okay.
Hey, Carrie.
Listen, but no, that story was not real, right? So when we first, Miss Marla, where you at, girl?
Yeah, where she
at? Over there diamond painting. Get over here and check.
You haven't seen in a while, Miss Terry. I hope Miss Terry's okay.
Yeah, she be doing Bible study on Wednesday, so hopefully she out.
She usually drop late if we real late.
But yeah, so Miss Marla sent us this story, right? So I didn't even read the story until today, right? I sit in the polo, and as we always go through the stories at the end. Once we got it all lined up, we go through the stories so we can reread everything over again. So I'm reading this story, and I'm like, this can't be real. I didn't watch the video. I read it first. So when I started playing the video, immediately I went down to the bottom of the web page. If you go down to the bottom of a web page, it'll tell you if it says this site is for satire only, it's fake. But at the bottom of the thing, you should have scrolled down and seen it. And so you can see it. Let me read y'all what it says. It says Delaware, Ohio News is an online news and content source dedicated to Delaware, Ohio. Founded in the year 1808, we strive to be Delaware's premier news source, second only to the illustrious Delaware Gazette. Although we were the first Delaware, Ohio newspaper, they remain the lords of Delaware news media. That's why we're suicidal and on so many drugs. With all of that said, everything on this website is made up. Do not rely on anything said here.
Wow. I wanted to give Miss Marla know because that story was fun, T. That story was funny. That was one our audience.
So hilarious.
That was our audience.
Yeah, so Paula wasn't going. At first, she was like, she was gonna take it off. Oh, I'm blurry. Hold on. She was gonna take it off, but I was like, no, don't do it. I said we can leave that on there because y'all know we be giving y'all odd stories. But that was just, I thought that was just so hilarious to me.
It was. He said he gonna see his Oompa Loompa in 30 years. He got 30 years for attempted. That was funny. and Armin narration was funnier.
I told her, I said, I got to read that. I have to read it because it was just, I was over here dying laughing when I first read it. And I gave her the story. And had you read it already or you didn't?
No, I hadn't read it. I was getting ready to read it when you wrote me and said, that ain't real. And I was like,
I shouldn't even told you. I should have.
I was just getting ready to get into it. Yes, it was funny.
Yeah, that was
funny. Because I was just getting settled in, getting ready to read my stories, and then you had hit me up.
Okay, so we have one. You know, we told y'all we was gonna have a pick one type of thing at the end of every show. You got it ready?
Yep, I'm ready. So this is
one. You gotta make it bigger.
It ain't came up. What you talking about?
It's up. So this is one. Okay. And for all of you that may be in the beef sector, y'all know what it is to get roasted. Okay. Even if you ain't in the beef sector, you should know. So we have this question for you guys. You're getting roasted and you can only call 2 of these people to come help you. Which one would you choose? You have Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Mike Epps, Martin Lawrence, or Kevin Hart. Which one would you choose to come help you in a whole full-out roasting battle?
Which 2 would you call?
Well, which 2 would you call?
I'm calling Cat and Bernie.
You calling Cat and Bernie?
I'm calling Cat and Bernie.
See, it depends on the situation. If I'm getting roasted intellectually, I'm gonna call on Dave Chappelle. Okay. Because Dave got a little piece of intellect up in him. You know, I think I'm gonna call on him.
You know what? It makes sense. But if I just want to get down dirty, I gotta call Bernie. Between my choices, my top 3 in this would be Cat, Bernie, and Martin.
So the top row. Wait, you say, oh, Cat, Bernie, and Martin, like old Martin, back when Martin did that stand up with that pleather suit on.
Old Martin.
Okay, I'll call on Skinny Martin.
Not fat face Martin.
Yeah, Skinny Martin. We'll call. So I'll do a Cat Williams and a Martin Lawrence. I think that's who I'll call on.
Cassie say he ain't funny. Copper say she calling on Bernie and Dave. Stig say she calling on Cat and Dave. Cassie say Cat, Will.
Put it on the screen. So everybody can see what their choices were. I mean, what everybody chose.
Karen say she's calling definitely Cat and Dave.
Trey X, where you at, Trey? If you still in the cloud.
Say she calling Cat Williams and Martin Lawrence for her roast. Stig's calling Cat and Dave. Copper calling Bernie and Dave. Cassie say Dave Chappelle is not funny. I said it.
You don't think he is? Oh no. You think he funny?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not really I don't watch him. Never watched his show. He too goofy for me. I'm not
aren't comedians supposed to be goofy?
No, he's goofy. He's extra goofy. He's a what's that man name? Fire Marshal Bill goofy.
Oh my God. Trey, I need you to pick one off the screen, Trey. You getting roasted and you can only call on 2 of these people to come help you. Who you gonna call to come help you not be roasted too bad?
Cat and Dave are smart.
Yeah.
Cassie say same polo, Cat, Bernie, and Martin. That's my top 3. Carrie say Cat can be lethal. Yeah, Cat can be lethal.
I agree. I agree, honey. When you were talking about the theme, it's called Esteem of Your Mother Self. I realize we talking with low self-esteem.
I didn't like his shows either, Cassie.
You couldn't stand his shows. Why?
I didn't like I didn't like all that with the man with the white stuff out now. That's goofy.
You talking about his regular show?
I'm gonna tell you comedians like To me, Kevin Hart is not funny. I do not like him in stand-up. I watch his movies.
I wasn't ready.
I cannot watch him. I cannot watch him in stand-up. Martin, back when Martin was skinny, doing Def Comedy Jam, and when Martin was doing, when he first did his first Showtime at the Apollo, Martin was funny. Day Day, Mike Epps is funny in Friday. Never really watched him stand up. My comedians would be Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bernie, Robin Williams. Those are comedians. Cat Williams will fall into that.
So would you call Steve Harvey?
I've watched Steve, but Steve don't really cuss. So Steve remind you of a Sinbad.
Steve don't cuss no more.
Right. Steve
so
can
you got to
remind
call
you of
somebody out in
Sinbad.
order to roast him? A good roaster got to cuss?
Sometimes. No, we ain't talking about roast. We talking about a comedian that I don't care.
We talking about being roasted.
I like Cedric over Steve.
Oh.
And then out of all them on the what was that show they was
Kings
together
of Comedy.
on? The Kings of Comedy. I like Bernie better. Out of all of Bernie.
What you call on DL Hughley?
Bernie.
Steve is not funny. Steve okay funny, but Steve ain't like
corny.
Steve ain't that type of funny. No. I don't think he touched me like that.
Trey say Mike Epps all day. And then Cassie said somebody's corny.
But he'll only call Trey, you will only call Mike. That's it. You said two people. You think, but you know what? I do think Mike is a little piece of funny though. Mike Epps. I think
what Stig said. Stig say Polo and Cassie, no Dave. Unmarked Cassie and block yourself, Polo.
Okay, Stig, that's what I'm talking about. I think Dave Chappelle is funny.
Look, Copper say I didn't watch Dave either, but I think he may be a decent roaster. Yeah, he probably could roast. He just, I don't know. I'm not.
We talking about roasting now. I think Dave.
I pick my pick. You pick your pick.
Yeah, I did. I said Dave and Cat
like I can't
Williams.
watch Martin. Like Martin, I have to be bored to watch an episode of Martin.
What?
It's over. They just keep playing it. It's overdone.
I don't care. You know, I had to listen. I
have to be bored. I watch Good Times before I watch Martin.
Life and Martin Lawrence.
I watched the movie, but I'm talking about Martin.
But I'm saying I watched Martin so much that it was all scratched up.
I like when he say, "Gina, we about to blow up," and he gets the day. And when he was doing the play,
you don't like it. It's boring, but you
because that episode just came on last week.
My mama biscuit. Somebody ate my mama biscuit.
And you know who else I can't watch at all? I'll turn the TV. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You don't like Fresh Prince?
The new one, not that old one, no. Because I guess it's been played. It's a new one called Bel-Air.
I ain't watched that yet.
Check that out. It's on Peacock. But no, I don't. I cannot.
Just like Polo said, girl.
Remember, Dave walked away from that show, leaving millions. He thought it was too corny too. Yeah, I mean, he did what he had to do to get where he had to get.
Nah, I'm with him on that. I'm with him when he did that because they wanted him to sell his soul, and he wasn't gonna do it. But see, he back.
Right, and he's doing it his way.
Exactly.
So you have to respect him for that. And then now he's very educational. Very, so I like him on that part, but Steve is not funny. I agree. Epps and Hart or F, they just there, right? I don't think only one person picked them. Trey picked them.
Yeah, Trey the only one picked Mike Epps.
He said he's goofy as Polo said. Okay, this is what Trey said. Comedy is about who you can relate to. I grew up in gambling shacks and around old school players, so Mike Epps is laughing me. I agree, Trey.
Yeah, Trey, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
He said he's gonna take Cat Williams for his backup.
I think we all got Cat Child.
Okay, Polo can't watch, but she know the dance and all.
Thank you.
That's my favorite one. I don't think I can watch the new Fresh Prince. The new Fresh Prince is kind of look out there because
what is it? Why?
It's weird. It's actually going back to when he left Philly and came to Bel-Air. But the way they got the characters, Carlton is a crackhead, and little Ashley, she's gonna be gay. She like girls, so it's kind of like
who a crackhead?
Carlton.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They kind of like taking it too far into the 21st
That
century.
was too to the left.
But it's good though. It's actually good. We watch it I think it come on Sunday or Monday. We watch it. Oh, Trey's young, 37.
Oh, you 30? Okay, we young. We young. Okay, because I'm 37 too. We young. Okay, thank you.
He say, Carrie say, I don't think I can watch the new Fresh Prince. It's okay. It's something to watch. And me either, Carrie. I hate when they try to recreate classic
Oh
shows.
yeah. And they talking about coming back with Martin.
His real name is Broderick. Now that is fun. Miss Marley, you missed us doing your story.
I know it, Broderick. Yeah, Miss Marley, you gave us that darn story, and now you want to come back when we got off of it. You did that the last time.
Now I like DL when he was in that sitcom. I did like him when he was in the sitcom with the family. I can't think of the name of it, but I did like him there.
I don't like the way. Hold on, I don't like the way DL doing Kanye. I don't like that.
Oh, he doing them on his podcast or something?
No, on Instagram. Like he literally roasting this man like down. The man already carrying on and going through stuff, but he just added fuel to the fire.
Okay, come through, Denzel.
Yeah, he don't, but it's like you adding on, you another black man add on to this black man's what he already got going on. But you sit around here talking about, oh, black people need to be together, all this, that, and the third, but yet you instead of adding on to the adding on, you know?
Wow.
Don't let my avatar fool you. I look like Denzel.
I'm not
okay, well, I can't even see
Denzel.
That ain't that ain't you on that picture, is it?
Nah, that's Idris.
That ain't no that's somebody from boxing. That ain't no Idris.
That sure look like Idris.
That's Evander Holyfield, ain't it?
No, that's not Holyfield.
It look like it.
That's not Holyfield.
Not Holyfield, but girl, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Trey. I said Evander was
Carrie said, hey, Denzel.
Look at Carrie. She said, Wagwan, boy.
And then Carrie said, Trey X, what you look like? Really? Send your pictures to my email.
And then she gonna put my email again.
Right. That's Roger Mayweather, Floyd's daddy, I think.
Oh, okay. Look at Carrie to my seasons. I need to go catch that Kanye roast. Oh goodness. Your daughter called you? Okay. She said her daughter called her.
Yeah, you gotta catch you gotta read about Miss Marley. We did your story. She said, "Ooh, God, Denzel."
She said, "What's up, Denzel?"
She said,
girl.
"Oh yeah, you know she was just teaching them."
Yeah, I know. I be there. I was in your bushes, Carrie. I couldn't drop down because I was getting ready for the show. But I shared your live. Listen, let me tell you. Long as I ain't got nothing else to do, I'll be there. You might not see me in the bushes, but just know, I always check my community.
Yeah, I was getting ready too. I was listening and getting ready.
Yeah, I was there.
That was our last story, y'all.
Yeah, so that was the last thing for the night. Did you guys enjoy this week's episode? We brought you guys Miss Ketanji Brown Jackson. Girl, is it Brown Jackson?
Brown Jackson.
Ketanji Brown Jackson, and her giving her thanks for being nominated for the position of sitting on the highest court of the land, honey, the Supreme Court.
You're welcome, Carrie.
Huh?
No, I was telling Carrie she was welcome. I'm sorry.
You're welcome. Also, we talked about the House passing the bill so that us African Americans cannot be discriminated against because of our hair. We talked about LaShawn Pace. She passed away. She was 60 years old. We talked about the guys stealing gas. People are stealing gas. So you guys be careful. Look underneath your cars now when you're leaving. If it's a puddle and it looks like it's gas, then 9 times out of 10, somebody done took a screwdriver or a drill to your gas tank and siphoned your gas right on out. They're not doing it through your gas cap no more or whatnot. We also talked. Girl, what else we talked about? Oh, we talked about the bird, the duck. We talked about little Ducky McGriff.
Ducky McGriff and Wendy Williams.
And Hampton
and
University.
The Ukrainians going to Hampton.
Yep. Those are the stories we talked about. And little Ducky quack quack. Okay. But no, this was an awesome show. We will be back here next week at 9:30 p.m. unless the Lord says otherwise. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Around the World with Us. It will be our 9th episode. If you guys have any stories, it can be funny stories, crazy stories, whatever. Email them to myself, which is almondbrown09@gmail.com, or you can email it to Polo at H-Town Polo the Goat
at
gmail.com. So yeah, Carrie, go ahead and red ball it back. You will get you a little couple kikis and laugh and clap.
It was a good
we'll
show.
Get all of that up on there. Thank y'all so much.
Thank
this
you,
really
Sid.
fun.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Cassie. Thank
This
you, Copper. Thank you.
And shout out to D Vlogs. And she hit me up. She hit me up last week and told me, thank you, Trey. She hit me up last week and told me that she really enjoyed the show last week, especially when we were talking about that Ma'Khia Bryant story with the police officers. She said she felt like you and I were unbiased when we give our commentary on, police situations or whatnot. So, we can try to find more stories like that. If you guys see any stories about police officers, let us know. You can send it to us or whatnot. And if you're on our Instagram, you can Instagram it to us as well. Trey, are you on Instagram? If you're still here, if you're on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. If the Lord says the same. Yes, Copper, we enjoy all of you guys. Ducky Man doesn't represent the views or opinions of our Ohioans. Oh, them your people, Miss Marla. Y'all upset about them ducks around there, honey.
Well, thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. I enjoyed it, child. We feed off of each other. Listen, and I don't give in to the way she feel, and she don't give in the way I feel. We have our own minds, and sometimes we may agree, and sometimes we may disagree. We have had heated conversations,
and sometimes we bump heads.
Yes, we do.
Say he only has Facebook.
We have heated conversations.
Wait a minute, send your picture to that email, Trey.
You so stupid. Yeah, send me. Oh, you got at Facebook? Well, I don't have Facebook. Sorry. Not with Almond Brown, I don't.
What you saying? They both work my blood pressure.
And do. But you know what? After our conversations, even when we have heated conversations and we do not agree with one another, when we leave off of this platform, it's still here. You know what I'm saying? So we don't take that with us and be upset with each other or none of that. Because, some people will do that because you may not agree with the way that they feel about something and they're going to stand on it. But one thing about it, she don't judge me for the way that I feel about certain situations, and I don't judge her for the way that she feels
maturity.
about certain situations.
Just being mature. Because you got a right to feel how you feel. Once we shut this down, we going on about our business, get ready for next week.
Right. So that that's how it goes. But that's how you do when people say, and we're gonna say this and then we're gonna leave. When people say, well, there's no genuine friendships on YouTube, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say for me myself, I can call her my friend. Same. You know what I'm saying? And I think the same for her with me or whatnot. So, but when you guys have common interests and it's things that's outside of YouTube, then you can really develop a friendship. But if everything you guys have with each other is only YouTube, it's not going to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go further than its screen. But because she and I mesh so well, because we're in the same industry where we work, first of all, she's a barber and I'm a loctician. So we're in the beauty industry as it is. But we have other things that bond us together, business wise and things of that nature. So that's how we shut up. Cassie, go to bed, you old woman.
She ready to go to bed. She ready to go to bed.
People to know. No, we ain't. Let me shut up. Because Cassie gonna give it to me, girl. I'm the deaconess.
She probably ready to go to bed. She ready to do this to the laptop.
She ain't, because she gonna go somewhere else, girl. She gonna go somewhere else and be over there.
But that's true though. When I say you meet somebody, and long as the it's just not about, it's not a gossip or none of that. We talk about business, making money and just growing, different, the hair part and other businesses and just, family and stuff like that. She say I'm wide awake.
Now you wide awake. Listen, only I can tell Cassie to shut up. I only say it with love. It's not with malice.
You see, she laughing.
And while we're talking about businesses, make sure you guys go shop at Mo Pressure Apparel or MoPressure.com. That is, where is your intro and all the other stuff, ma'am? We were supposed to pause for the calls. Go ahead and play it real quick.
Get up, get money, 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 get up, get money.
Okay, get up, get money.
Get up and get money. And I knocked some shirts down on sale today and some hats on sale. I'm gonna put my shorts up when I get off here tonight. But I got shorts and I'm getting more stuff, socks and more shorts. I'm talking to vendors now. So shopmopressure.com, and thank y'all, everybody that has supported.
My bad, Cassie. You know I be doing things.
And Armin got some new hats, y'all. She got new fedoras.
Yeah, so I have my new shipment of hats that just came in today. Thank God. And they came fast. But also too, and I think I talked about this over on my channel Monday. I am a brand ambassador for AmazingPaintParty.com. The link to if you ever want to order canvas right now, like today, if you go over there now, all of their canvases are $32. The owner of Amazing Paint Party is an African American male. Oh, you did? Hold on real quick. It better be your picture, not nobody else's picture.
Yeah, you need to send us that link. I did hear that you was talking about.
Let me find it and put it in the chat.
I will order. Cause that'll be a good date night.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to do it on, we all get on and do it.
Huh? Look.
Huh? You got the picture? Oh Lord, he must look like Denzel.
Okay, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's cute now.
Look at Cassie. Look at Cassie. Yeah, because Cassie, she ain't finna go nowhere.
Listen, let me hold on real quick. Let me get to the page. Let me get to this
amazing page
so I can drop it in the chat because it's on my phone.
Yeah, because it's your link, so give it to us.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Hold on real quick, you guys.
Karen say, do he look like Denzel for real?
Girl, he's a looker. Okay.
Oh,
he cute. Mm-hmm. That's
all
I'm saying.
Look, I like pictures.
I ain't giving y'all. He sending the picture to me. He sending to y'all. Stop it. Order your canvases today. But if you guys would like
for Cassie though.
If y'all want to, if he say I can send it to somebody else, then I will.
No. Okay.
Other than that, I ain't finna send nobody pictures out unless you tell me I can send it to y'all.
Yeah, Cassie being fast. Oh, let me get that link.
But listen, okay, so today, if you guys go over there and now, if you put in the number 32 as a discount code, all of the canvases are $32, of course, plus tax or whatnot. So I think it ended up being like $41 for shipping or something like. I mean, it's with the shipping or whatnot. But the ones that I got, it was like $60. So you know, that's still a good deal. You know, it bumped off almost $30 from that. So if y'all click that link and just go over there, and they put up a lot more different designs and everything. So I already ordered what I'm gonna paint for our next Paint and Praise party. Mm-hmm. So go on over there.
So us clicking that link, that's gonna go straight to.
That's my affiliate link.
Yeah. So we have to do no more codes.
Once you click that link and you put your information in the database through my link, you don't have to click my link no more. Once you go there and you log in, you are my customer for life, regardless if you use that link or not. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you ever forget how to go there, the link will always be in my description boxes underneath all of my videos.
Okay.
So, he sent it to Cassie email?
No, she telling you that was her email that you sent.
Oh yeah, he did. He sent.
I think y'all got him blushing. He didn't left.
Right. Don't come back now. Look, no, I'm just playing. Let me know if you want me to show the ladies your picture. I will do that. Yeah, Cassie is being a fasty sticks. Look, now she okay with us still being here. Okay. She was just talking about us having a long close, and now she okay with me still being here.
I'm gonna have to go look at it because I can't, for some reason I can't.
But yeah, so do that tonight. You know, because the sale will be over with tonight because today is his birthday. So that's why he did it for today.
Oh, we need to hear him get that. So when is the next Paint and Praise?
I don't know. It may be in April.
Oh, Trey said he cooks too. Hey, ladies.
Trey be over there with us at fourth quarter talk. You know, so he like to eat a little piece of healthy until his mama bring that 7-Up cake to the house. Then he gonna break his little fast, his little healthy fast or whatnot. But yeah, he cooks. He cooks. So
I don't know why this thing ain't opening for me.
What, the Paint and Praise? I mean the praise.
I got it, but it ain't going to another.
What is going to?
It just open. It got like the lady look like, who is that? Sade? Who is the lady with the hair? It's saying Boss Kids. It's like screen is there, but it's not letting me. Well, I guess I have to just pick which one I want. I have to go all the way to the bottom. It say featured at home paint kits $34.95.
Yeah, so they have different ones. I just clicked on the same link.
But I can't get nothing to open.
Let me see.
Okay, there you go. I had to make the little box go down. Oh, that's a nice one of Lorenz tape.
Yeah, so they have some nice ones on here.
So it's $60 and then you get it for half off. Damn.
Yeah, make sure you put in the code 32 at your
I need to get that.
It tell you at the top.
For $30. Let me see who they got. I see Neil Long, Pop, Janet.
Look, he talking about you just don't be tempting me with those cookies and peach syrup. Okay. Look, he had us talking about that for 2 shows. Y'all need to go look at Almond Brown. Look at her. Look, she over here talking about the healthy stuff, but she over there with the ice creams and the cookies.
I'm going to eat cookies when I get off. I'm trying to get off now, so I can go eat my cookies.
Oh, listen, I got me some doggone cheese puffs, some honey and barbecue, barbecue cheese puffs.
Well, y'all, next week, don't forget, same time, different channel. We're going to be on Almond Brown's channel. So if y'all not subscribed, go subscribe. And we're going to get on up out of here so I can go see what my little bundle of joy doing.
Oh, the baby, y'all. If y'all didn't know, Polo is another new grandma or G-ma.
GG.
What is he, about 3 days old?
He's 5 days. 10 in 30 minutes, he'll be 5 days old.
5 days old.
He's about to be a week.
Him so he and
look, Cassie kicking us out. Bye, y'all.
Okay, we're gonna go. So like
I'm gonna come online next week. I'm gonna show y'all him, but I'll be nowhere where he be at. But he's a character.
All right, you guys. So like she said, check the back chat. We'll be on my channel next week, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another episode of Around the World with Us. Like I always say, smile at somebody. It'll change their day. It may even change your day, honey. Even with a mask on, they can still see it in your eyes. Now, what you say?
The biggest lie ever told is you got time. So don't believe that you got time because people are leaving here. So if it's anybody you need to apologize, get it done. Anything that you think that you need to do, get it done.
All that. I love you guys with the love of God. And there is what, honey?
Nothing you can do about it.
We'll talk to y'all later, child. Bye.
Bye.